But let's talk about Varun Beverages. This is the other fundamentally strong counter, and of course today is also up and about. But let's get in Mahima to talk to us about how things are faring here, specifically when it comes to profitability. Mahima, over to you.
Right. So, Varun Beverages has been seeing gains since yesterday. Yesterday also it rose to about 6%. 1 month around the stock is up 5.8%. So, yesterday's gains were quite significant as compared to that. And 6 months the stock has not performed very well. So, considering yesterday and today's gain, the stock has done really well. Now, what's working for Varun Beverages overall? Couple of factors. Further expansion in Africa. They've acquired 2 new bottling companies in Ghana as well as Tanzania, and the successful acquisition of Bevco is now auguring growth for the company and bringing in the profits. In terms of the distribution network, they're also expanding. The expansion of its snack portfolio is also now going beyond India, which will augur growth for the company. And in terms of the distribution network, they are particularly focusing the rural areas where they are further expanding their footprint, and this will bring back the volumes for Varun Beverages as well. Also, they're boosting the manufacturing capacity both in the greenfield as well as brownfield expansions. Now, lastly, margins are now improving for Varun Beverages because Sting, which is their high margin energy drink, has seen good volumes in the past 2 quarters, and which is why the company is also seeing gains overall. Now, in terms of recent updates, it did raise a QIP of around 7,500 crores, where the floor price was set at 594 a piece. QIP proceeds will basically be used for debt reduction, expansion in Africa, which they've made an announcement recently, and they'll also make some India capacity additions as well. Now, talking about the acquisition and expansion in Africa, in terms of the SPC Tanzania, they've acquired 100% for 1304 crores, and they have basically PepsiCo brands which they are manufacturing that particular brands. They have 5 manufacturing facilities there, and the combined share for both of these acquisitions stands around 56%, and 56% in Tanzania also. Now, in terms of SPC Ghana has been acquired for around 127 crores. Again, the company manufactures PepsiCo brands like 7up, Pepsi, Mirinda, etc. And both the revenue combined for FY24 had around both Ghana as well as Tanzania combined revenue is around 9% of Varun Beverages total FY24 revenue. Now, one more acquisition that they've further acquired 39% stake in the Lunarmec Tech for around 200 crores. So this overall justifies the QIP that they have raised. So they're using all the funds that they've raised for these particular acquisitions. In terms of how Q3 panned out for Varun Beverages, they follow calendar year. So net profit was up 22%, revenue was up 25%. In terms of the EBITDA was up 30%, and margins have improved from 23% to 24%. In terms of management commentary, it's been very positive. They've maintained annual EBITDA margin guidance between 21 to 22% of band. What they're saying is company is not affected by competition due to distribution expansion, and the management believes that the company has gained over 30% market share in India in this particular financial year, and Africa snacking business revenue potential stands at around $100 million in the next few years. Lastly, brokerages are also bullish on this particular stock. Axis Security has recommended buy with a target price of 700. What it's saying is that it's poised to sustain its growth momentum going forward. Citi has a target price of 800, and what they're saying is that Africa expansion kind of mitigates the concern around fundraise that had been proposed, and it sees long-term positives for the growth opportunity for Varun Beverages in India. HSBC on Varun Beverage has given a target price of 780. Kotak has also given a buy rating with a target price of 640, and Morgan Stanley has also maintained overweight on Varun Beverages with a target price of around 674. So this is the overall view of what's working for Varun Beverages and why it's seeing gains in trade.